Did you guys know that America's biggest hate group was also America's biggest pyramid scheme at one time? Yeah, let's chat about this. We're talking about none other than the Ku Klux Klan, also known as the KKK. In the 1920s, their group was starting to slowly fade out. And around this time, they only had a couple thousand members. But that was all about to change when two people came along. These two people just happened to be professional publicists and owned their own firm. And for some reason, when they saw the KKK, they saw a franchise opportunity. Weird, I know, but stick with me. These two people were Edward Clark and Elizabeth Tyler. And because they were professionals, they signed a massive 80% contract. So that meant that for every $10 initiation fee that they got someone to join, they received $8 of that. But like any great pyramid scheme, there are levels to this thing. The very bottom is called the Kliegel, and that is where they would get people to go door to door as salesmen to try to get them to join the group. The person at this part of the chain earned $4. The next level up was the King Kliegel and the Grand Goblin. These were the state and regional managers, and they earned $1.50 for overhead fee. Above them were Clark and Tyler, and they kept the remaining $2.50 as a managing fee. The last $2 of this remaining fee went to the very top of the chain, to the person known as the Imperial Wizard. By the time the math was done, they had turned a simple hate group into a massive pyramid scheme where even the guy on the bottom had major incentive to continue to get more people to join this hate group. But again, we are dealing with two professionals. So to get in the club was just one fee. In order to stay in the club, you had to buy the official uniform. The robes that they sold cost them $2 to make. However, they sold them for $6.50. Not only that, they also sold Klan water, Klan Bibles, and even Klan life insurance. So now the group was expanding and they knew exactly what to sell to what region of people. In the South, they sold racism. In the Midwest, they sold anti-Catholicism. And in the West, they sold anti-immigration. They really didn't care who you hated. As long as you hated somebody and you were willing to give them $10 to join a group, they hated that group of people too. The violence and the public rallies that they used weren't just an act of terrorism. It was also their form of marketing to get new people to join. At its peak, the Klan had 4 million members, and the people at the top of the chain were making millions of dollars. In 1920, D.C. Stevenson, who was known as the Grand Dragon of Indiana, was bringing in $2 million. That's equivalent to $35 million per year now. But like all great pyramid schemes, they must collapse and come to an end. The salesmen began suing each other over commission splits. The customers realized they were being fleeced. And then finally, a massive tax evasion scandal bankrupted the organization. So the Klan at this time didn't just end because people stopped hating. It ended because they had a business model that tanked. It's a dark reminder that history is not just made by ideologies. Sometimes it's manufactured by people who are just looking to get rich off of people with a common interest, even if that interest just happens to be hate.